on us, but we squeaked it out, as I can say. We had a lot of pressure on us there at the end. I think you did a good job of putting a lot of numbers on our back line. We countered well and got some goals.
Well, we're happy with the result. I think there was times we played well and times we pushed under pressure and we did cost the ball up and gave them some chances. But overall, we had to come in here and get 3 points and take advantage of the fact that it was their third game of the week. We've certainly been on the other side of that, so it was important for us to get 3 points. Well, I think we found a good rhythm and a good strategy and how we need to play, being compact defensively and either countering or creating 2-1 wide spaces. And it seems really grasped onto it and created good momentum. And we just got to keep going. And we have a tough week now. We go play Wednesday and then Saturday, and just hopefully results fall away. We can still keep taking care of the team.
Well, I think we knew it was going to be a tough game, but we knew also that there was a game that we could win and we should win, and so we did. I think we played a good game, standing compact on the pitch and trying to be sharp in front of the goal. Well, I don't consider that I'm like having the team on my back. I'm a part of this team, and everyone is doing their part. So just it's awesome being here and also playing with these players.
I think we got a better team, but it's every time sad and bad to lose such a game if you had a better team. We have to do this better in the next time, in the next season, to win such games. Rennie said we want to win the last 2 games. That was our target, our aim, to win the last 2 games. Now today we lost. We hope to can win the last game against Boston.
On the win, I think they've been playing in pretty good form the last couple of weeks for them. If there's a disappointment for tonight, it's not to get a win in our last home game for our fans, and we really wanted to get that done because they've been great for us all season. But we didn't make it happen, and I think it was a game that's kind of epitomized the whole season a little bit, where we fight like crazy and we make a mistake here or there, and it changes the game. And that's one of the things I said to the team afterwards. It actually, to me, I have to watch the video, but I thought it was one of our better games actually in moving the ball around and keeping it and our build-up play. We weren't efficient enough in the final third to take our chances. I'm not sure if Henderson's goal was on or not, but she looked awfully close to being on, so we've had a couple of weeks of some questionable calls there that could change things. But having said it, I thought the play itself was pretty decent. I think it's just those, as I said a week or two ago, it's those moments. We switched off on the first goal. We thought we had it cleared, and we kind of got caught ball watching, and Hayes slipped in behind us on the left flank there and gets the cross in, and so that's something that we've just got to get better at. I think it still continues to be just youth and growing pains, for us. I think the second one we switched off a little bit as well on the free kick, and a free header from, I don't know, 8 yards out, probably, Erin, something like that, 6 or 8 yards out. So you take a few of those moments out, and we probably have a win tonight instead of it. But I like the fight back. When we got down 2, I think we pushed a fourth forward and just tried to get the ball dumped forward and make something happen. And again, going back to those moments, if you'll think about it, we scored the goal. But right before we scored the goal to bring it 2-1, Kalia had the one that she breaks into the box, and Lloyd makes a good save. So, that's the difference of us losing 3-1 versus at that moment we're 2-2 and we're talking something different. So it's just kind of the way a young season has gone for a young team.
I think again I admire the fight in the team. We did play the ball around better, which is, I know we're building this season, but we're also building for next season. So I think we went for that tonight, and we moved around, I think, the best that we have all season, using our midfielders and our center backs positioning for receiving the ball, and our fullbacks decisions, and I felt like we didn't force it as much as we've forced it in the past, and we've just looked to keep it and make smarter decisions. And I even thought we adapted well. They kind of exposed us on one side of the field early in the game, and we kind of adjusted our midfielders, and I thought they showed a lot of growth in the game, but I think again, the small details, you know, putting your life on the line to make sure you get to a ball before someone else, just little stuff like that. And you know, we'll get there. It's just it's hard to have your last home game end the way that this one did. I've learned a lot this season. As a leader, I've never been a captain before, and I think in my own game, you know, a young back line, it's challenged me to see the game a lot differently and to be more of a voice and to organize a lot more. And normally I just used to worry about my own position, but now it's about you know, being the eyes for the back of the team. So that's been challenging, and I've got scored on a lot, which is not easy to swallow. But at the same time, you know, every night I download the game and I watch it, and I'm learning every single time, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for the fight for the people in front of me, because they've never, you know, given me anything but their best. So it makes it easy.
Well, I think she's one that's really made great growth through the year. You know, if you guys remember early in the year, there were some times I didn't start her. There was times I didn't, you know, we brought her off the bench and she didn't play as much. Now, she had a little bit of an injury early, if you remember, had a high ankle sprain and missed a few games. But she's made huge strides, I think, in terms of adjusting from the college game to the pro game. I would make an argument that probably consistently over the last month and a half, she, Erin, and probably for me, Becky, has been, you know, three of our most consistent, you know, game in, game out players. And, you know, we just got to get her a little bit more help. I mean, she creates so much and works her tail off on both sides of the ball. I mean, she's really, I'm really proud of her. I think she's turning into something really special. I'm hopeful that Jill continues to watch, because I think she's ready for a look, you know, in my opinion, up there with the full team.
Yeah, in my opinion, Kaylee is. You know, she's the growth in this season alone, and I think, you know, my sister watched one of the games and she didn't know who our national team players were watching, and she said, "Is it Ohio?" Or it was Kalia, and I was like, "Not yet." So I definitely think I mean, it's worth a look. She takes anyone on she wants to.